Howdy folks, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen, it's Barry here, and today we're tasting some more treats from around the world that you guys have been sending me. It's Ecuador today, I put a little vote out on the Facebook page and Ecuador just shaded Switzerland, so thank you to those that voted. Adriana Ulloa from Ecuador, Adrian! Like from Rocky, maybe not. It's pronounced Ulloa, so Adriana Ulloa, thank you for sending this. I apologise about my pronunciation, particularly the Brazilian video. Was it Pasoca or something like that? And I called it Pacoca, the C is an S. Loads of you guys are telling me that about all the C's and the S's, so just go with the flow. I'm just a clumsy English bloke. So Adriana was just saying, I can only congratulate you for some nice videos and book. I really enjoy them, and to me you are funnier and honest than most chefs I've seen on TV or so. I've had a few letters and emails and stuff like that recently. I'm just a guy in a kitchen just having a little bit of fun, so I don't think I'm a star in any sort of way. I'm just having a laugh, I'm staying humble, and you guys are awesome for sending all this stuff in. That's as cool as it is. I'm just a normal guy, so it's very nice of you to say stuff like that, but I'm just like you, really. She sent me some stuff from Ecuador. Did you know that apparently they are the main provider of cacao beans for Switzerland and Belgian chocolate? I've got some Swiss chocolate down there coming up very soon, but that's quite a big, bold statement to make. There's some amazing stuff here. My man is telling me no already. Let's get through it. I actually downloaded this song specifically for this video, Adriana. Adriana! Old School Sash. Something like that. Here we go. Is this Ecuadorian? Ecuador! Yeah, let's go. Right, so first up are something called Vetoes. I apologise in advance, that voice is coming out a lot during this video. So these are like a crispy chocolate shell with flavoured cream in the middle. We've got a plain and a strawberry one. I'm not sure which one's which, but Adriana says that it translates to eggies. There's a little chicken egg on the O, so that kind of makes sense. And she's telling me to try and bring out my inner Ecuadorian. I've got to take my time, bite it in half. Now, I'm not sure if that's like a tradition, like with English people, you know, pinky up when you're having your cups of tea. But if I do that, maybe I'll sort of let that out. Or maybe Adriana was just kind of like being nice in a polite way, sort of saying, Barry, don't be a tubby English man and just shove it all down your mouth. Savour the flavour, baby. So let's do it. All right, here we go. We'll go for this big red pack first of all. That chocolate smells good. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, kind of fell apart. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Mmm. My Ecuadorian's coming out. I want to dance. I want to just like roll that one shoulder, Ecuadorian style. Maybe that's how you dance in Ecuador. You're only allowed to use one shoulder. Mmm. Mmm, creamy. That's like the plain one, I think. I'll find a strawberry one now. All right, so we're getting the oh, it's white. Okay, and it's broken a little bit in transit, but let's just, I'm gonna put the whole thing in. This is strawberry. I can see pink cream in it already. Mmm. Got the other shoulder going now. So maybe you Ecuadorians have got a traditional dance called the Ecuadorian shoulder roll, and you've got to eat both at the same time. That was a good start. All right, so next up is something called a Zambo, which is an awesome name. Let's get that right out of the way. Chocolate covered biscuit with vanilla cream in the middle. Kind of reminds me straight away of what we call a wagon wheel here in the UK. I'll probably do a recipe video of those sometime soon, but they're kind of like marshmallows in the middle. Not actually physical wooden wagon wheels. We're not that mad in the UK. We don't eat wood. Really. I'm opening this up now. Oh my goodness. Oh, the scent of it in there. Is there like coconut in this as well, or is it just the cream? Oh, that smells amazing. I just got to let you know, Adriana, as well, the English customs have been through your package. It took quite a while to get here. There's like sellotape over everything down there. It's kind of crazy, like a sellotape protest, but anyhow. Oh, shiver me timbers. Oh, the shoulders are rolling again, guys, but they're going backwards. That was so soothing and delicate. It was more a creamy filling rather than marshmallow. Like the marshmallow on a wagon wheel, you can bite it and then sort of stretch it a little bit and you get jammy ones. But this is simplicity at its best. It's tender. Mmm, crunch. The cream is so soft and delicate. I just want to work it. Sorry, let's move on. Just to say, guys, these first 4 treats are made by a company called LA Universal, which does just basically sound like an American movie production company. Coming soon, LA Universal Pictures presents Barry Lewis in the Ecuadorian Food Muncher 7, featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper, get down! I've used that impression before, but you guys liked it. Jenny, Adriana, get to the chopper, get the Ecuadorian food. Right, so next up from LA Universal is Monaco, which obviously translates to maniac in Ecuador. Imagine all these Ecuadorians hanging out on the beach and they're like, oh my god, look at that Monaco, he's throwing penguins in the sea, he crazy. And then it gets even worse because Monaco has a brother, duo, and it's like, oh my goodness, look, there's 2 men throwing 2 penguins in the sea, it's getting crazy. They kind of do crazy penguin throwing in Ecuador. That's probably not true. you know, but you Ecuadorians, I feel that we can have a little bit of banter with you. I've got to say, out of all these videos so far, some of you are like, oh my god, is he taking the mickey out of our country? You Americans, you took it pretty badly. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. It's just food. I love you. Right, so there's been a little bit of discolorization from the transport from Ecuador, but it's all good. Our Monaco is right here. Let's try it. I just love chocolate and peanut butter. Really hard to say that word after the giant peanut butter cup, but anyhow. Oh my god. That chocolate is delicious. By the twerk of Miley Cyrus, Adriana, that chocolate is incredible. You're right, my friend. Monaco Duo coming right up. Let's see what this is like. This is a little bit of a first for me. I've never had white chocolate with peanuts in it. Peanuts. Oh my goodness, I am totally blown away by that. The white chocolate with the nuts. Oh, it's so tender and smooth. What I want you to do is Google Lonely George the turtle. Adriana told me to do it. It's a sad little story about a turtle. Now, if you gave him a little bit of Monaco Duo, you know, to become one, maybe, you know, he would have survived and then the turtles would be okay. Sad story. Alright, so next up is something called Ringlets, which sounds like a tool that maybe like a plumber would use. Oh, I got a leaky tap, let me get a ringlet. Maybe not so much, but basically Adriana's asked me to sort of segregate these from other chocolate shells. You get Smarties here in the UK, or we had these like crazy sort of mini ones from Japan, or M&Ms basically as well, chocolate covered shells. These are quite flat as well, just like Smarties here in the UK. So the only thing I could say is just imagine that you're an Ecuadorian walking along walking along your beach, and you've seen the men throwing the penguins in the water, and you're a bit shocked, so you sit down, accidentally squash a chocolate covered M&M, and you've got yourself a ringlet. So hopefully there's a little bit of Ecuadorian sensation in it. Ooh. Yeah, chocolate shells, but there is, I don't know what it is about you Ecuadorians, you're intriguing me. I'm liking it. It's like kind of like, do you actually have the real Willy Wonka? Have you kidnapped him and made him Ecuadorian? Nice chocolate, Ecuador. High five. Ecuador! So next up is something called a vaporito. There's some words in this world, like strudel and vaporito, that just make me want to dance. Vaporito is one of them, but it's maybe Wafer, Ecuadorian, Wafer? Maybe that's German for wafer, I don't know, or Rafael Nadal, Wafer. Yeah, so apparently it's just a chocolate covered wafer, but it really does make me want to dance. And with a name like that, you'd expect it, oh, it's melted a little bit in transit. Okay, that's cool. We've got chocolate covered wafer, but you would imagine it to maybe look a bit more like a disco ball, you know, something a little sexy, vaporito. Again, that chocolate, I'm thrusting. It's camera from the waist up today. I'm thrusting. That is good. Tender, wafer loving, double layer wafer. The chocolate is melted a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Rafael Nadal-tastic. Like it. Right, so next up is something called Candy Mandy. Now, Mandy or Amanda in the UK is a very popular name, and it just kind of makes me confused a little bit because in Ecuador, is that name popular? I mean, Mandy is like, hey Mandy, come to me, I want to walk on the beach with you, I want to throw penguins in the sea. But not really gonna work, is it? You know, it's not really quite that sort of Adriana, come and throw penguins with me. Don't know where I'm going with this. So there's not really much else to say about the packaging, apart from there's a selection of animals on here, including a penguin. So my theory must be right about Ecuadorians throwing penguins in the sea. Hippos and rabbits looking quite buck teeth a little bit. I'm gonna say it right now, maybe too soon, like Luis Suarez. Who bites a man? You don't bite a man when you're playing football. You try and score a goal, you don't eat him. He's not an ice cream, he's not Candy Mandy, but do it 3 times. Right, so they appear to be quite consistent in colour. The whole tutti frutti theme going on. Hard sweets like Smarties or Love Hearts in the UK, except there's no romantic messages on. Maybe I could write my own, like, throw a penguin with me, something like that. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, crikey. That was a big old crunch right there. Not much fizz. Not much sort of like a sherbet kick like you're kind of used to with the Love Hearts. Very, very plain. Not going to say bland. It's still good. Tutti frutti, subtle. They're alright. Right, so next up are some sweets called Bambolina. Now, I just think that's Ecuadorian straight up for like an expression of excitement or yes! Congratulations, you've just won the lottery. How do you feel? Penny drops. Bambolina! No? Right, so according to Adriana, these are a minty, creamy taffy. Now the whole taffy thing, I've never really got it. To me, it's a toffee, and you call it taffy, and I know in America, hey Brody, can you check me out one of those taffies right there? I'm checking out that girl on the beach. She's like throwing penguins in the sea, man, it's so hot. So I don't really know, like taffington, taffy, tiff, taff, toff, taff, tifty, toff, toffy, toff, toff. Why can't we all call it the same? Maybe let's go mid and call it taffy. You know, let's all just come together. Maybe it is a difference. It does, no, that looks like a toffee to me. Anyhow, milk and cream. Ooh. So maybe there's a difference between toffee and taffy. It's softer on the mouth, you know? Oh my goodness. That's like a mint with like a little bit of love and feeling. It's like mint. You've lost that love and feeling. I'm gonna bring it back to you. Taffy style, mint, cream. Wait for it, can you hear it? There's an owl, there's an actual proper English owl invading our Ecuadorian video right now. You might not be able to pick it up. My microphone's quite sensitive, but maybe it might not. This is called Sita Glamour. It's kind of like a chocolate, can you say chocolate and strawberry two-tone cream with a little scoop, so we'll get that out in a minute. It kind of reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream, you know, that's what you get, chocolate, strawberry and vanilla. When I was a kid, we used to get it and I'd be like, yes, run. And my sisters would eat all the chocolate and strawberry, so I'd just be left with the vanilla. So this is perfect. We just got chocolate and strawberry. Let's open the sachet. Wow. Yeah. Looking at that bear on the front wrapper again as well. He's looked quite excited about it as well. There's no vanilla in here. Bambolina! Anyway, let's just, this is quite a cool little scoop right here. Let's just see if I do it for you can see it. Oh yeah, we get some chocolate and pink. A bit of brown and pink. There we go, see it? Hear the owl, hear it. Hear it? No. Not sure if I like this. It's alright. Well, I'm not sure if I like it as I eat more. It's alright. It kind of feels like it should be toothpaste. It's got like a sort of chewing gum taste to it. You can sort of get the chocolate from the brown bit, obviously, but then there's like the pink. I hope that's not bubblegum that I'm eating. Just like, yeah, it's really nice bubblegum. Probably out of everything, not the best one. Although I was really looking forward to it. Maybe I could use it as some sort of like face pack, you know, like this sort of, like that. I don't know. Hi, what's your name? Cool. Right, I've got that cream off my face and I've got to say, my complexion, just for 5 seconds, felt so much better. And hopefully you'll be noticing that right now. But this is Choco Besos. Look at that mature, dark, mysterious packaging. It is chocolate covered marshmallows, my friend. Now, I might be being thick right now. For you guys in the UK particularly, you guys always let me know. I have never seen something as simple as marshmallows covered in dark chocolate. Can you get them here in the UK? You can probably get them in some crazy store, but I'm thinking like main supermarkets. I have never seen, this is so simple, but so rad. Amazing. Can you see that they had individual compartments? So their flight over here from Ecuador, they had the whole seatbelt in-flight movie, complimentary meal and all that stuff. Oh my God, let's get one out right now. I'm just gonna pinch it like that. Oh, I've got to put these down. That's what I do. When I do these videos, I have got to put the stuff down because I stop the camera. I'm like, no one's watching. I can have a little bit more. Oh my goodness. They taste so good. That dark chocolate in there, it's all like chewy marshmallow too. I'm riding an edible waterfall of taste bud emotion right now. Bambolina, Ecuador. Bambolina, my friends. Ecuador. I'm supposed to say it then, right? All right, so next up in this I Love New York style t-shirt packaging are Paquitos, and it says on it, Galetas Dolces, which kind of sounds like an Ecuadorian pop star. My mind's telling me no. Doesn't kind of work, does it? Let it go, let it go. I live in Ecuador. Right, so getting them out of the pack, you can see they're like little diddy cookies with, I don't know if that's like a meringue topping, but apparently like sort of a corn butter cookie. So, ooh, kind of delicate and tender, like mild, like not intimidating. We don't like too much intimidating food in our Ecuadorian cuisine, do we? Yes, I'm happy with those. They translate to little kisses, which is quite cool. Little kisses are good, even the ones that you sort of give your dog. You know, the kind of people that don't just kiss a dog, they go, oh, like that, and the tongue goes all over the face. Not that kind of kiss. You know, the dog's just been cleaning itself, and you just see them, you're like, yeah, nice dog, I'll just stroke it. I don't want the tongue or anything like that. Yeah, they're good. They're like kissing me as I was eating it all the way down. So good, a little tender, a little mild, and that is fine. Yeah, I'll call you back, I'm dancing. Right, so last up is something called a choco tin. The word tin at the moment does make me chuckle. Check out the giant burger video. At the end of that, there's a little prank I play on my friend Ed involving biscuit tins. So it's quite good. But this packaging is actually the most extreme out of this whole video, and it's actually been quite mild today. Compare it to the Japanese one, you know, with the human head on the spider. Some of you guys have actually cleared up what that is now, so I feel a little bit silly. But yeah, it's like a cow. First of all, I thought it was a footballer, but it is indeed a construction worker. It'd be amazing if you could get like an Indian and a policeman and a sailor and have like the whole YMCA thing. But no, apparently Adriana is a architect, or a family of architects, and she thought this would be quite cool. So I'm not sure if I have to, it's like a powder inside or a paste apparently. I don't have to pull out his bum and like eat out the udder. That might be a little bit odd, but let's get it open. I'm actually struggling to get this open because the customs neck size people from good old UK here have like covered it in sellotape. They're like, he's gonna love getting this one open, but I think if I, ooh, okay. Can you see that? It's like got little holes like that. Do I push it out? Do I push it out? No? Yes? We'll find a way. Oh my gosh, this is possibly the coolest thing I've ever seen. Check out his feet. We're gonna spin it. Look! It's like Play-Doh, better eat that. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I better stop turning their feet. That's so good, look. Hiya, you're right. So good. I just want to keep licking it. It feels weird because I'm like licking the top of a cow's head. You wouldn't do that in a cow field, would you? Like lick a cow's head like that? You wouldn't do that? I have actually been stood here for the last 30 seconds thinking how I can go from licking a cow's head, which you don't have to do by the way, that's quite frowned upon, to that amazing chocolate tasting Ecuadorian sensation. That was so good. Now Adriana, you have sent me some of the best, possibly the best out of all of them. I will be doing a leaderboard video very soon, probably when we get to 10 videos. I think we're very nearly there. So once I get there, I'll let you know my favourites and my worst and all that kind of stuff too. But that's it. Thank you so much Adriana for your kind words. You're sending this package over, it's so cool, and all the support. And you guys, all the packages you're sending me already is so kind. If you want to send me a package, go to myvirginkitchen.com and go to the contact form, and I will get it on a video as soon as I can. Loads more coming up as you can see. I'm just on a chocolate high right now. You need to go have a lie down. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe and comment. Let me know what treat video you want to see next, and I'll see you again next time.